Hello, hope you are well. So today we're going to be reading and talking about Psalm 136. It's quite long, so I'm going to read kind of the first 12 verses, but then I'll put the whole chapter in the comment section for you to read during or later on. So let's read Psalm 136. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, his love endures forever. Give thanks to God, to the God of gods, his love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of lords, his love endures forever. To him alone who does great wonders, his love endures forever. Who by his understanding made the heavens, his love endures forever. Who spread out the earth upon the waters, his love endures forever. Who made the great lights, his love endures forever. The sun to govern the day, his love endures forever. The moon and stars to govern the night, his love endures forever. To him who struck down the firstborn of Egypt, his love endures forever, and brought Israel out from among them, his love endures forever. And with a mighty hand and outstretched arm, his love endures forever. So that's Psalm 136. And I kind of really felt from once I kind of read the whole chapter of this that there was a real theme that kept popping up, and that was remembering. So from that theme, I've kind of got 3 points I want to share with you, and this is the first one. The first one is evidence of grace. Now, I have spoken about this a few times in the last year or so, but for me, this is so vital. We need to remember what God is doing in our lives yearly, monthly, weekly, daily. Now, we might have days where we just want time out to rest for whatever reason, but guess what? God doesn't. He's always on the move in mine and your life. So here's the challenge. I want you to ask yourself one thing, just one thing, where God's given you a breakthrough or has spoken to you in the last week. And if you're feeling particularly brave today, you can put it in the comment section. And yeah, that would be great. My second point is who God is. We need to remember who God is and his characteristics. How do we find out? How do we find this out, though? How do we find out about God's character? Well, the whole Bible tells us. Just like this chapter in Psalms, it tells us how powerful he is. In verse 4, it says, To him alone who does great wonders. In verse 13, to him who divided the Red Sea asunder. And then it's like, this tells you that nothing, absolutely nothing, is impossible with God. There is always hope, even during this current season across the world. The second kind of part of who God is, I think it shares quite a bit, is that he's worthy. Verses 1 to 4, give thanks to the Lord for he is good, his love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of gods, his love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of lords, his love endures forever. He is deserving of all praise. And it's important to remember that whether you're in a great or okay, or maybe even in a bad place, he is still worthy of all praise. If you don't, there's even a verse in the Bible that says even the rocks would cry out in praise. How amazing is that? Towards the end of the chapter, it talks about a loving Father. Verse 23, it says, He remembered us in our low estate. His love endures forever. 24, and freed us from our enemies. His love endures forever. 25, He gives us food, gives food to every creature. His love endures forever. So what this kind of tells us towards the end of the chapter is He is your provider. So if you're kind of worried about the future because of what's happening currently, or maybe you didn't get the results that you needed or deserved, then remember, he's not only your provider, but he loves and cares for you more than anyone else in the world. So you can approach him in this moment. My third and final point, we need to remember to have his word on our heart. Now, we all know why we revise, right? Hopefully, especially for exams, because we need to remember that important information to get through the exam. Now, in the same way, we also need to remember his word to help us navigate through life's smallest and biggest challenges. His word is powerful. It says in Matthew 24, verse 35, heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. Let me just say that again. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. It just shows how powerful his words are. You might be struggling, feeling close to God in this moment. then start here. Start memorizing his word. And when situations are upon you, then speak those words over yourself. Draw yourself closer to God, and he will draw near to you. Like it says in James 4, verse 8, come near to God, and he will come near to you. I just love that so much, that actually that's a promise in the Bible. Come near to God, and he will come near to you. So whatever you're going through in this moment, this season, you can draw near to God and he will draw near to you. Anyway, that's just my 3 points I got from this, from that kind of theme of remembering. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you soon. Awesome. Bye bye.